She was the ultimate Cape Town Jollofina, living the soft life in full. G-Wagon pickups, waterfront dinners, designer bags, and her smooth Naija chief spoiling her rotten while calling her my sweet Jollofina every night. Then one day, he kissed her forehead and said, "Babe, I'm just flying home to visit family in Nigeria. 2 weeks max." She smiled, posted another fire story until Instagram served her the most painful shock of her life. His full traditional wedding photos popped up, him smiling in shining agbada next to his real Nigerian bride, the exact same week he was supposedly visiting family. Soft life activated? No. Soft life destroyed.
Before we continue with what happens next, please subscribe.
How did this Rondebosch sister pick up the pieces after such a public heartbreak? Stick around. This Southern tale comes with a lesson every young queen needs to hear before it's too late.
Her name was Tumi, 24 years old and originally from the Eastern Cape, but now living in Rondebosch East. A University of Cape Town student, well, technically speaking. But in real life, she was the soft life queen. Her lectures, she skipped them like they owed her money. Assignments, either submitted late or not at all. Class group chats, muted, and deadlines were completely ignored. I guess why stress about school when someone else is busy carrying your whole life on his shoulders, right? Chief was a smooth businessman from Abuja, importing things into Cape Town. He never explained the things, but he imported Tumi straight into five-star luxury. Waterfront sunsets, Clifton Beach weekends, designer bags that still had the tags on, and enough spicy jollof to feed half of observatory. Every Friday, the big G-Wagon would glide into campus.
To us,
To us.
and you ransom.
This is incredible. The view, the food, perfect.
It really is. And the company is perfect too.
To us, and many more nights like this.
Cheers to that.
Would enjoy the Clifton sunsets, the waterfront dinners with expensive wines she couldn't even pronounce, even designer bags she never paid for. And this chief, he was always calling her my sweet babe, my Jollofina. Her Instagram was pure fire, soft life content almost every day, #Jollofina diaries. The comments were flooding in. Yes, babe. Goals. Yes, queen. She even started calling herself a Jollofina.
But every now and then, her phone would light up and her mother will be calling. She'd look at the screen and decline, because every time she answered, it was the same song. "Tommy, my child, are you studying? Are you going to class? Don't forget why I sent you to Cape Town." She didn't want to hear that noise from her mother, so she just stopped picking up her calls. Even her friends on campus could see the change. Not the luxury lifestyle, but her. She had stopped showing up for group study, stopped caring about tests, stopped being the Tumi they knew from first year. One afternoon, they cornered her near the library.
Watumi, what's happening with you? You have missed 2 tests already. Are you okay?
She just laughed lightly. "Relax, guys, I'm fine. I just upgraded my life, that's all." They looked at each other. "What about your degree, your future?" She cut them short. "Future? I'm already living better than all of you combined. You busy stressing about marks. Me, I'm living my best life." And just like that, she walked away, heels clicking, leaving them standing there in silence. Then, one sunny morning, her chief kissed her forehead gently and said, "Babe, I'm flying home to Nigeria for 2 weeks only. I have family matters that I need to attend to." She smiled, waved him off at the airport and replied, "Okay, sharp, bring me back some real shea butter." After he left, week 1, everything was sweet. In week 2, he became a little quiet, and week 3, something felt completely off. The calls got shorter, the voice notes turned dry. While her friends were busy burning midnight oil for exams, Tumi was still planning her next brunch. While they were building their futures, she was busy building an Instagram feed. But she still believed in their love and waited, because why not? Then came that quiet Sunday afternoon. She was lying in bed, not even looking for trouble, just scrolling her Instagram. Then, boom, a tag notification. She clicked, and behold, that's when everything was revealed. Not rumors, not side talks in the corridors, but a full, beautiful traditional wedding. Same man wearing his traditional attire with a big smile on his face and standing proudly next to his bride in full Yoruba glory. You might be wondering about the wedding date. Well, it was the exact same week he said he was just attending to family matters.
Before we continue with what happens next, please subscribe.
While she was waiting for his good morning voice notes, he was busy taking vows. While she was defending him to her friends, he was becoming somebody else's husband. Tommy didn't scream. She didn't post a single story. She didn't even call him. She just sat there on her bed, phone still in her hand, completely quiet, watching complete strangers celebrate the truth she was never meant to see. Her mind could not process the picture that it was the same man, the same smile, just a different woman wearing the ring that she thought was hers. That is when reality really hit her. For the first time in many months, she opened her laptop. She went through her unread emails from lecturers sending warning after warning, the missed assignment deadlines, a whole future she had quietly abandoned for borrowed luxury. Then her phone rang again. As usual, it was her mother calling. This time, she answered. "Hello, Mama." Her voice came out small and broken. Her mother didn't shout, she didn't lecture, she just asked softly, "My child, are you okay?" And that simple question broke her completely. Tears started falling. No more pretending, no more soft life captions.
My child, you left your own pot cooking on the stove to go and taste another woman's spoon.
Yo, that line hit different over the phone. She didn't just feel heartbroken. She felt left behind, like life had continued moving while she stood still chasing filtered dreams. But this is where the story turns around. Tommy went back to UCT, not as the glamorous Jollofina anymore, but as someone ready to start over properly. She sat in lectures, quiet, focused, and no designer bag, just a notebook and pen. She met her friends again and simply said, "I messed up." They didn't judge. They smiled and replied, "Come, we'll help you." Slowly, she began rebuilding her future. She started answering her mother's calls again. "Mama, I'm trying now." And that's when the real lesson sank in. You can't build your future on someone else's temporary money. Not everything that looks like soft life is actually yours. Some of it is borrowed, some of it is temporary, and some of it belongs to somebody else entirely. So don't trade your tomorrow for comfort that was never meant for you. Because the truth doesn't send warning messages. It just shows up one quiet Sunday, smiling beautifully in someone else's wedding photos. If you know a sister chasing this kind of soft life right now, please send her this story. Some lessons you really don't want to learn the hard way. If this story touched your heart or made you think twice, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell. More real Southern stories are coming every week.